I'm so high right now, you know. Alright, UFC on ESPN2. Okay? It's a very good card in Brazil. And you can tell it's in Brazil without even looking at the fucking venue. Because of the fighters that are on there. You got Assuncao, Moraes, Aldo versus Moicano, Myers on there. Oliveira's on there. Johnny Walker's on there. Need I say more? We're going to run through the whole card and give my predictions on all of the fights. I'm trying to keep it together right now. First of all, at the flyweight division, we've got Magomed Bibulatov versus Bontorin. And he doesn't even have a fucking picture on the UFC website. So why should I fucking care about him? Magomed Bibulatov is going to win by second round TKO. I also know of this guy. He's very talented. And, yeah, I think he's going to win. Both guys are 14-1. One shall be 14-2 the night after the fight. And I think it's going to be Bontorin. I think Bibulatov's got this one in the bag. Bantamweight. Ricardo Ramos, the guy from Tuesday Night Contender Series. That got signed by Dana White. He's looked good in the UFC so far at bantamweight. But he is fighting Khabib descent. Okay? Said Nurmagomedov. I don't know. He must be a cousin of Khabib's. I think he is a cousin of Khabib's. And for that exact reason, and that reason alone, he has Khabib's blood coursing through his veins. He's going to win this fight by second round TKO, I believe. Actually, no, I'll give him unanimous decision. Unanimous decision. He's not much of a finisher. And then you've got Geraldo de Freitas Jr. versus Felipe Colares, neither of which have a picture on the UFC website. So why the fuck would I care about them? Felipe Colares is 8-0. UFC, put some fucking effort in. These fighters fight for you under the UFC. Put their fucking picture on the fucking website. You lazy fucking bald cunts. Colares is 8-0. I'm going to ride with the guy that's undefeated and hope that hopefully he can continue that. And I think he gets this one in the bag. 9-0 for Colares. Junior Albini is fighting, of course, is in Brazil. Versus Jair Novrozestuik. And I'm going to give this one to Junior Albini. Experience in the ring. He's had some trouble in the UFC at times. But I think he's going to get this one. Just based on experience alone. The guy he's fighting has 5 fights. Undefeated. But I think he's going to get out-experienced. Thiago Alves versus Max Griffin. Well, USADA has done Thiago Alves no fucking favours. So I think Max Griffin's going to win. Remember Max Griffin beat Mike Perry? Handled him unanimously. I think Max Griffin's going to get this win over Thiago Alves and then look for a top 15 guy at welterweight. Now, Mara Romero Barala versus Talia Santos. I'm going all the way from Talia Santos. 15-0 as a female fighter is fucking ridiculous. And there's reason for it. She's an extreme talent. But we'll see if she can hang with some people in the UFC. I think she will be able to. I think she's going to get this one done by unanimous decision. Because let's fucking face it, female fighters never fucking finish each other. And that's just facts. Marcus Perez versus Anthony Hernandez. I'm giving it to Hernandez all day. Because he seems like a cool guy. Honestly, he seems like a cool guy. Moving on to the main. This isn't fucking professional, guys. I hope you didn't come onto this video thinking this was going to be a professional breakdown of all these fights. Women's strawweight. Livia. I'm struggling right now. Fucking hell, I can't even read. Livia Renata Souza is going to be fighting Sarah. This is some high fucking good win-loss ratio women's fights on the card today. 12-1 versus 9-0. I don't even care who wins. I'm glad that there's some females in the UFC that have some fucking ridiculously good records right now. 15-0 on one of them. 11-4. 10-0. 10-2. Very nice. Very nice to see the women coming along very well. Light heavyweight. Johnny Walker versus Justin Lede. Johnny Walker's going to win. I'm very impressed from his last performance. Can't remember who the fuck he fought, but he's a big fucking guy for light heavyweight. Dangerous. And I think he's going to get this one done by TKO. Brutal fashion, boys. Look out for Johnny fucking Walker. Lightweight. Charles Oliveira versus David Tamer. David Tamer is a good guy. He's lost once in the UFC. Other than that, he's very good. But I think Charles Oliveira is going to be able to snap him into one of those nasty fucking submissions now that he's at lightweight and not draining himself to featherweight. I think Oliveira is a fucking savage, and he's got the hometown advantage as well. So I think he's going to get this one done by submission. Hook that shit up. Fucking guillotine choke, bitch. Anyway, welterweight. Damian Maia versus Lyman Good. Why the fuck is Damian Maia fighting? That's what you really got to ask yourself. Because it seems like he's just trying to ride out his contract. Taking short notice fights here, there, everywhere. Doesn't give a care in the world. Fights all these terrible matchups for himself. I feel like he's just trying to run out his contract and then take himself elsewhere. Perhaps to Bellator. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I think Damian Maia's got this one by submission. I believe in him. Even though he's looked bad recently, I think it's just he got given the same style 3 times over. Someone who's a better striker than him that he can't take down. In Usman, Woodley, and Colby Covington. I think he's going to be able to handle Lyman Good, get him down to the canvas, take his back, and choke him unconscious like the Maia of old, and then retire, most likely, from the UFC, and make twice as much in Bellator. Because that seems to make sense. Jose Aldo versus Renato Moicano. Renato Moicano is the dark horse of the featherweight division. I truly believe that. 13-1. His only loss comes to Brian Ortega, and in that fight, he was busting fucking Brian Ortega up the whole time. He then took Brian Ortega down when Brian Ortega had some success on the feet, and Brian Ortega does what he does, hooked up that neck and choked the fuck out of Renato Moicano. But even still, he's a fucking savage. Beat Cub Swanson last, knocked him out in the first round. Savage. But then you got Jose Aldo on the other hand. Spoke about retirement recently. You don't want to fucking hear that, do you? If you're trying to pick him for his next fight, you don't want to hear that he's considering retirement. He said he's got 3 fights left before he retires. Because that's his contract. I'm going to go with Renato Moicano purely based on the fact that Jose Aldo spoke the word retirement as a UFC fighter. That is never... That's the symbol of death right there for a UFC guy. The moment they start talking about retiring, things go fucking downhill. Okay? I'm going to give it to Renato Moicano. I don't know how he does it. It's a 3-round fight, which actually favours Jose Aldo. You know what? Fuck Renato Moicano. I think Jose Aldo's going to get this one done. Unanimous decision. I think he's going to bust Moicano up the whole time. Moicano's nice and tall. Long fucking meaty legs on him. Jose Aldo's going to chop away at them all night long. He's going to win the first 2 rounds, and I think Moicano's going to get the better of him in the third. I'm literally seeing this fight perfectly right now. Jose Aldo's going to win by unanimous decision. I'm calling it. I don't know how I got to this decision, but I'm sticking with it. Jose Aldo, unanimous decision, or 3rd round TKO. 2nd round TKO. First round. Bantamweight main event, because normally you'd be thinking Jose Aldo is not a main event in Brazil. What the fuck is going on? He chose not to be main event in Brazil because he wanted a 3-round fight. Very smart of him, to be fair. Gets paid the same amount of money because he's Jose Aldo. And he has problems with his gas tank in the later rounds. Exposed by Max Holloway. And Renato Moicano could probably expose that too. Very smart of him to go for a 3-round fight. That means he can sort of be like the Aldo of old and just burst fucking energy at people. And not have to worry about his gas tank too much. Now, main event, half-hour Assuncao versus Marlon Moraes. And Marlon Moraes has the fucking highest voice I've ever heard in my life. Let me listen to some Marlon Moraes voice. Hang on. Listen to his fucking voice, okay? Listen to this guy's fucking voice. Tell me this isn't hilarious. Listen. And Sean Shelby gave me the opportunity to be here, and I like it, and I want to win. I think Marlon Moraes is going to win this fight easily. Not easily, actually. I thought he won the first fight, because this is number 2, of course. Yeah, I thought he beat Rafael Assuncao the first time. I think he's only improved since then. But Rafael Assuncao is the dark horse of the division. holds a win over TJ. Yeah! Marlon Moraes is going to win by TKO, I feel. He's got 5 rounds to do it. Yeah, I think he's going to win by TKO. We shall see, boys. We shall see. Like and subscribe. I'll see you later. I managed to cope through this video. I'll see you later, guys. Thanks for watching.